Hello, my loves. Now we're going to go into our mantra exploration. So, this month's mantra is Ong Namo Gurudev Namo. I bow to the Creator, to the divine teacher within. Ong, O-N-G, means creator, the one who created you, the one who created I. Namo is a reverent greeting or salutations. Guru is the giver of technology, the teacher. Gu means darkness, and Ru means light, that which dispels darkness. And Dev means transparent or non physical. This is a mantra that's heavily used in Kundalini Yoga, which, if you guys have been with me for the past year, you know Kundalini Yoga is my only yoga jam. I'm not big into any other form of yoga, but Kundalini Yoga is for me. The intention in Kundalini Yoga that I've really connected with and that is specifically pointed out in this mantra is that spirituality is not really taught, it's caught. So we catch it from others who have it by dialing into that frequency, by utilizing their current as a means for us to attune our vibration and tap into that resonance. So many Kundalini classes will start with this mantra to set the vibrational awareness, to tune into teachers, leaders, those who have come before us, those who are around us, who can offer us these beautiful rememberings of teachings that we often search outside of ourselves for that are already within us. So, together this month, I'm so excited to tune our radio dials from the mind to the channel that will give us the clearest reception of elevated consciousness. So, for this mantra, let's set the stage. We want to be in a seated position. We want to have our spine nice and straight. Ideally, preferably sitting cross-legged in easy pose, but if that is not comfortable or if you don't have access to that right now, sitting on your chair. And we want our feet to be placed firmly on the floor if you are tall enough to reach. I'm not always tall enough to plant my feet firmly on the chair if I'm all the way back, scooching up to the front if need be. And we want to have equal pressure or equal weight dispersed through the feet on the floor. So nice flat feet on the floor, equal pressure there, equal weight there, allowing your spine to elongate, creating space. Then we're going to bring our palms flat, so pressed up against each other in prayer mudra. We're going to have the fingers pointed up and slightly outward, so slightly away from you. We're going to bring the thumbs and press them firmly into the sternum. So in this position, we're going to bring them to that center point by tucking the knuckles into the sternum, really allowing ourselves to connect with the vagus nerve. We are going to stimulate that mind nerve. This allows us to concentrate with more ease. Concentration is a skill that we as humans really, really lack. In our lives and our experiences, concentration is not a skill that is really taught. It is a skill that is often demanded. It is a skill that is often expected. And my favorite monk, Dandapani, yes, I have a favorite monk, has an entire talk on concentration. I would love for everyone to watch this if you feel called, because we will be discussing this in our next online gathering, along with some information from our teachings on the law of attraction. So I'm going to drop the YouTube link in our comment section of this video. Please, it's a short video. Take a few moments if you feel aligned, if you feel called, if you'd like to go into this even further, because we will definitely use this as a jumping off point in our next live gathering. Concentration is a game changer, and so is this mantra. So let's change the game. The palms, coming back to that space and positioning, that mudra of prayer, the palms have nerve endings that correspond to the two separate hemispheres of the brain. So when you keep this firm but gentle pressure between the palms, it helps us to balance the practical and the energetic, which you guys are always hearing from me, the logical and the intuitive or the creative sides. When we are in balance within the brain, we have access to both of those aspects of self. And when we create coherence between the brain and the heart, we truly, truly up level. So we want to pull the chin back a little bit as well. And you see, as I pull the chin back, our spine starts to straighten a teeny bit more. So I encourage you guys to just potentially bring the hand to the face and tilt the chin back just a little bit, bringing that more in alignment versus a lot of us have our head, which a lot of us lead with, out further. So bringing that back, really seeing the elongation of the spine, feeling into that body position. So for this mantra, we're going to do it a little bit differently. Rather than the 108 that we've been working with our mala beads, we are going for presence with this. So let us focus on the chant, the body position, the aspect of mantra, what it means for each of us. Focusing, centering. So how many or how much or how fully you can concentrate is going to really inform how many of these chants, how present, how long you are with this chant. So for this practice, we are going to close the eyes. So if you are able to, doing that now, we're going to focus the eyes at the center of the forehead or the third eye. So if you need some support on where this might be, you can open your eyes right now. For some of us, this is going to be in the center of the brows where there is a little indentation, a little divot you can feel here. For some of us, it's going to be in the center of the forehead. So coming to that center point in between the brows and then going up into the center point of your forehead. For others, it might be in the center of the physical mind space, in the center of the brain, the physical space of the pineal gland. We are then going to take several long, deep breaths in and out through the nose. So let's practice that right now. Closing our eyes down, bringing our chin back, feeling the elongation of the spine, checking that the feet are placed firmly on the ground or we're in easy pose, and really starting to sink into focused breath in through the nose and out through the nose. Remembering the body position again, for me, it's always tucking that chin back further, allowing the spine to be in a straight up and down position, potentially bringing your feet back down, drawing the breath in through the nose. And again, out through the nose. Coming back to the position of the eyes, moving them to your center point of the forehead or your third eye, that which you connect with, in between the brows, the center of the forehead, or in the center of the physical brain at the space of the pineal gland. Checking your body position, breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. Now, as we inhale deeply again, we are going to vibrate on Ong. This vibration is at the back of the throat, and you will often feel it in the nose. So let's try just the Ong, breathing in through the nose. Om. And I want you guys to really focus on hearing the difference, hearing with the ears, with our clairaudience, the difference between Ong, 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 which is more out here, and the true vibration that we are searching for, which is Om. So far in the back of the throat and into the nose. Next is Namo. So the na is a short syllable and the mo is stretched out. So let's breathe in through our nose. Namo. And joining me for a second, Namo, breathing in. Namo. Great job. You can try to do the entire mantra in one breath, but if not, we want to push out all the air after the mo and take a quick sip of air in through the mouth before guru. So the gu in guru is extremely brief, similar to the na in namo. It almost sounds like they combined into a contraction type word, guru, where you're moving through the two sounds very quickly, short on the gu, longer on the ru. Breathing in through the nose. Guru. After each round, we inhale very deeply through the nose before we start again. Again, if you can do this all in one breath, that is great. If not, we want to take that sip of air after the mo before the guru. So I'm going to do the entire mantra so that you guys can hear the progression of this, and then we will join in together. Breathing in through the nose. Ong Namo Gurudev Namo. Ong Namo Gurudev Namo. Beautiful, guys. Thank you for your concentration. We will always do this mantra at least 3 times. At least 3 times. You are dialing up the divine and waiting for the divine to pick up, which is actually waiting for you to drop into presence and connection enough to feel and connect with the fact that the divine is always available and present with us. So I will not be counting this one. I will be going until I feel connected. Then I will offer you guys a downloadable audio that is much longer so that you can go ideally for as long as you need to access or tune into that connection. Together, we desire to focus on the rhythm and the breath. These make the biggest difference in achieving and receiving and being that which this mantra offers. So feel yourself being filled with prana, with life force, with light, with euphoria. Holding the breath after your last mantra as long as you can comfortably, then exhaling completely and really sitting with the deep release of all that doesn't serve you. So after you've connected and you've tuned in, that last breath out and then sitting with the emptiness gets rid of fear and worry, dis-ease, disease, pressure, tension, limitations, blocks, stagnation. Then we want to take several more deep breaths and use this as self-healing, a self-connection meditation. We also want to consistently bring ourselves back to the meaning of this mantra as we chant it. I bow to the Creator, to the divine teacher within. Ong Namo Gurudev Namo. I bow to the Creator, the one who created you, the one who created I. In glorious greetings and salutations to the giver of technology, to the teacher, to the darkness and to the light which dispels the darkness, to the non-physical. I bow to the Creator, to the divine teacher within. Ong Namo Gurudev Namo. All right, my loves, let us sit in our seated position, spine straight, preferably cross-leg in easy pose if that's possible. If not, in your chair with feet firmly planted on the floor. Equal pressure, equal weight. The palms flat, pressed up against each other. The knuckles tucked into the sternum in prayer mudra, sinking into the meaning, the purpose, the intention of this mantra. Focusing in on our breath, breathing in and out through our nose, doing the entire mantra in one breath or taking a sip of air before the guru. I will go until I feel connected, and then please, please, please check out the longer audio so that you can go as long as you need to feel connected. Ong Namo Guru Dev Namo. 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 Thank you, loves.